Hey guys, welcome back. Part 6, Shadow of the Colossus. We are at 6 hours and 32 minutes of gameplay on hard, apparently. And, damn it. And I think it's at 13. Yeah, 13 Colossi defeated. Whenever I quit playing last time, I stopped on a Colossus battle. Oh, I have to go all the way back there? Oh, well, that sucks. Um, but yeah, I was doing half of the battle, so I kind of know what to do already up to a certain point. But that is number 14. This, I'm guessing, should be probably my last stream of this game, as long as I beat the 16 tonight. I don't know if I foresee me playing anything beyond the original game. I'm kind of zoning out, sorry. I don't think I see myself playing any New Game Plus or trying to pick up any, additional weapons or post-game things. I'm not sure. I don't think it's likely, but we will see. But in the meantime, let's go see if I can figure out this boss. I already have to start thinking about what I'm queuing up next. Don't know what kind of direction I want to go. I've done more or less 2 straight puzzle-esque games. One was a pure puzzler, and then this, which I also somewhat consider to be more of a puzzler than anything. I just remembered, I don't recall where I'm going. Okay. I started to go to that other section, but that was the other boss that I already did. But yeah, I don't know what kind of genre that I'm going to jump into next. I could really go for some type of, like a Fallout-esque game. I haven't played a Fallout-style game in a long time. I've done a basic first-person shooter in BioShock 2. I did that at the end of last year. I mean, that game was great. I enjoyed that. Not quite as good as the first one, but almost better in some aspects. But like, yeah, that's not what. I'm not looking for just a basic first-person shooter like that. If I did first-person shooter, it would be more RPG-ish. And maybe I won't do first-person shooter at all. Maybe I'll do something random like Kingdom Hearts that I have absolutely no knowledge about. Or maybe an indie game. Maybe I'll find something indie to do. Alright, where are we headed? It was... Forget that lizard. Now that I know they're useless. Now I don't have to feel bad killing them anymore. I'm not even looking in the trees for fruit. I totally just zoned out and decided to ride. Hopefully I didn't miss any bundles. I also hope I'm going the right way. Find out here in a second. Yeah, sort of. I can't ride while while doing that and control. What's up here? Is that a shrine? I can't tell if that's a shrine. Or if it's just a... No, maybe this side? Yes. Okay. Good horsey. Okay. I really wish that... What? Whoa. Whoa. I really wish that it would have saved myself at being at the Colossus already. Where am I going? I'll go up here. If I would have known that, maybe I wouldn't have quit during the Colossus battle. Not that this is hard to go return. Just could have saved myself a little bit of time. I don't know which way we go. Can't imagine I'm getting the light. Nope. Well, I hope left was the right decision. Come on, buddy. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Well, it looks like right was the correct decision. Hopefully this goes the same way if I can make a right up here. And not backtrack. Hey, have I been here? I don't know. That might have been the way I came originally. Because the path I took this time did not look familiar at all. I don't know. Nothing in the environment really stands out too much to make me kind of recall. This looks way more familiar, though, than the other direction that I just went. I bet that this is the way that I've been. Wonder if it shows it on the map. Maybe I could have just pulled it up. Where's the... Oh, jeez. I passed it. Where's the path to get back there? Maybe I should have turned around and just went the other direction. It's going to take me a half an hour just to get back to the Colossus. Oh man, that's not a path in either. Wait, there's not a path over here. Oh, no way. Turning around. Retreat. Do I have to keep pressing the button, or can I just hold it for kicking them? No, looks like I have to press it. Unless this holds the speed. I can't tell. It feels like it might be holding the speed. Still wonder if I can kill one of those eagles. Yeah, I think it definitely holds the speed. Well, does it go a little faster if I keep mashing it repeatedly? I don't know. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Yeah, I think it's a placebo effect. I don't think he's actually going faster every time I hit it. I let go to turn the camera. Set a path. Nope. Thanks for coming. Whoops. Kind of thinking maybe, even though I haven't finished Resident Evil 4 and I should get back to that, it's pretty much a very similar game. But I'm kind of considering The Evil Within. I played like an hour or so years ago of that game, and I loved it. It was so good. But, you know, I just got completely sidetracked. And I for some reason, I've never returned to it. This is absolutely the way it was. So I'm kind of thinking maybe, yeah, this is it. Maybe playing that game. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do, you know, survival horror while I have Resident Evil 4 active. Makes me feel bad. But at the same time, it's like, well, okay, why am I putting off Resident Evil 4 then? Let's play Resident Evil 4. I was mostly playing Resident Evil 4 off stream, though. That's kind of why. Because now I'm thinking of what else I would do on stream. I don't know. And for the streams, I kind of been sticking to like older things. So maybe I'll do like a Final Fantasy VII. Here we go, finally here. I already saw all this. Final Fantasy VII or, you know, Kingdom Hearts. They're both RPGs. I don't know what else I have queued up that's kind of older. Maybe... Whoops. I think I have to crawl across, or... No, I think I made the jump. Something older and classic. would be fun. I do have a playthrough of Grim Fandango going. I wasn't streaming that. Man, I heard this music for like an hour last time I was playing. So good though. So good. I played also off stream. I always forget what the American name is and what the European name was, but I think it's Out of This World. I think that's what it's called for American. I don't recall. But I played that off stream. That was fun. Short, sweet puzzle, you know, from, I don't know, 1993 or something like that. I still need to finish Dark Souls 2. I was playing that game just years ago and never finished it. I'm probably 80 hours into it. And just skip finishing it for whatever reason. Did not mean to jump there. I even played Bloodborne since then and never went back to Dark Souls 2. I played Star Wars since then, never went back to Dark Souls. It's like I'm playing all these Soulsborne games, but didn't even finish the Souls. But I'm not going to do that, because I wasn't streaming that either. That was all on my own. Here we go. I'd like to have, like, a Horizon or something. I haven't played a racing game in a while. The last racing game I played was Need for Speed. I forget which one it was. Heat? Yeah, it was Heat. And that one I did not, I would say, fully complete. One of the characters' missions became very repetitive, and I said, forget that. I'm not doing that character's missions. But I did everything else of the main kind of storyline. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. But something like a Forza Horizon would be fun. I need to play God of War. You know, maybe that might be my next kind of thing. I need to play Horizon Zero Dawn. That game, I don't know, might have a feeling that's a bit too similar to this, so that probably wouldn't be my next game. Really, God of War kind of might feel too similar to this also. So, maybe it's not my next. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go through my list, see if there's anything, you know, that really calls to me. This game, I had no intention of streaming this game, and then I just randomly saw it, installed it, and was just like, you know what? Now's when we're going to play it. We're going to do this. And I am happy I did. Especially considering that what I say, I'm like 6 hours in or something. It's not like it's taken me 30 or 40 hours. After The Witness, I needed something a little lighter. The Witness, I think, ends up being like 39 streams I did of The Witness. And there were streams that, I mean, yes, there were streams that were 45 minutes, but there were streams that were 4 hours. I did break them all down, though, and it did, you know, come out to like 39 after they were broken. And even broken down, it came down to maybe an hour and a half tops per video. So, that's not too bad. But I just don't want something that long and I would say uneventful. You know, there were times when a stream would consist of finding, you know, 4 or 5 environmental puzzles. And that's it. Like, I don't want it to be like that. Like, if it's going to be a long stream, then I'm okay if it's like a Fallout style thing. Maybe I'll do Skyrim. I've been wanting to play Skyrim for years. Alright, this is as far as I got last time. I got him into the other room. I knocked down one pillar, but I couldn't get, like, the other pillars to knock down. I think that's what I have to do, knock down the pillars. But this is where I got. Where is he? There he is. But I couldn't get him to charge these other pillars. So we'll see. I mean, I know that's what I have to do. He has to charge these pillars and drop the ceiling on them. Come on. Maybe I'm just in the wrong place. I guess a little lower doesn't matter. Whoops. Whoops. I thought I jumped. Please get up. Please don't hit me. Oh no, I don't want to have to do the pillars all over again. Why are you so slow getting up? Oh. The pillars aren't too bad. It'd be nice if I didn't have to, like, reset the charge after he hits it. If I could just stay hanging on and he would hit it twice, that'd be cool. But instead I have to, you know, jump off, reset, and then come back on. Oh well. Gives me more time to figure out, talk about figuring out what another game I should play is. I jumped too far and I glitched into it. Oh, really? I should play Ratchet and Clank Drift Apart. I mean, I really should play that. I still have to finish Hades. Still have to finish Cuphead. I did the same thing last time where I fell over that edge and had to jump up. At least I'm consistent. I'm nothing if not consistent. Yeah, no. How many there are these? 6? Ugh. I wonder when the Metal Gear 3 remake comes out. Whatever that's called. Delta, I think. I never finished that game back in the day originally when it, whatever it was on, PS2, I think. I only played it to a certain point. I don't even remember where I was. I think I just got to Ocelot, if that's who that was. But that's definitely a game I would like to play. Along with Silent Hill 2. I've never played a Silent Hill game. So I definitely want to play Silent Hill 2. I want to pick up Alan Wake 2 because I loved Alan Wake 1. And I think they finally released it on a physical media. It's like the collector's edition or something. For a while there it was digital only. And I don't do digital only. I have too much of that collector mentality to not have a physical content. I thought I missed it. Hi, ancient reptilian brain. How's it going? You heard of the secret seekers of Shadow of the Colossus? No, I have not. That was hard for me to say. Secret seekers. Who are they? What was that clicking? Oh, that was my grip strength, that's right. I don't know if there's a reason for me to be knocking these over, but I'm going to take out everything I can. Whoa! Maybe now he'll run into these. Come on. Maybe I should just go to the one in the back? Let's try one of the ones in the back. He's not charging. And if I jump off and he gets me cornered, I'm done. Oh, great. Charge. Why are you not charging? Oh, get out of there. Oh, that's all I had to do. I just had to piss him off from above. I made that way too difficult. I'm sorry, buddy. And now he's gonna beat the hell out of me. Get up, please. Secret Seekers are a passionate group of fans who search for a secret that doesn't exist. There was such a faithful following to the... I don't have my screen open on chat, so I don't know what the rest of that said. It stopped at to the SE. I'm assuming it was secret. The secrets we came up with were put into existence. How can you find a secret that doesn't exist? Oh boy. Ah! Come on, jump. Hold on to something. Don't charge me. Ah! Get out of there. Maybe I should stay up above and jump down. Let's try that. I don't think I can reach him with a jump. Whoops. I do not have my screen open. Mini documentary. Well, I will load that up afterwards. That YouTube link. I will take a gander. Whoops. If you want to learn real life lore of this game. What do you mean by real life lore? Real power to the player's moment. How did he hit me from there? That sucks. Oh well, at least I know what to do. I can't necessarily say I'm following you on the real life lore. Maybe I just have to see the video to see what you're talking about. I glitch into it. Good thing that doesn't like soft lock you or something. That'd be irritating. This boss battle's pretty cool. I think it's well designed. I wish the setup could be a little faster, but that's alright. It's not too bad. And I also wish he couldn't, you know, corner you so badly, it almost turns into a one-shot. It's like, yeah, it takes 3 hits to kill you, but once he hits you once, you can't get up in time. So you're done. You get up and he charges, you get up and he charges, and you're dead. I wish they gave a little bit more of a grace period for you to actually get up and dodge. But otherwise, I think it's a well-designed layout and boss. Even if this is the second boss that does this charging thing in a span of, what, 3? It's kind of the same exact boss over again. But the other one's very different, with the fire. That one was cool too. I like that. Come on. really thought as far as time went with this stream, I thought I'd have this boss done by now. Especially after playing him once already. Knowing what to do for half of the battle. I missed the jump. That's alright. I only have to go right here. Don't hit me. Oh, no. See, and now I'm basically screwed. Oh, wow. He did not clip me. I thought he clipped me. He was just far enough away for me to dodge out of there. Come on, come on. Ah. Oh, I thought oh man, I'm gonna have to go around. Unless I can make the jump from high. Oh, I could just climb up top. And I can reset my grip strength. I'll do that. Doesn't reset him though. There we go. Come on. I have to do the Indiana Jones falling through the wall. There are just no snakes around. That was a weird direction to fall. Please don't clip me. Please don't charge. It'd be nice if my health regenerated a little faster. Come on, buddy. In here. Wonder if I have to knock those other pillars over first. Whoops. Angry gorilla. Angry. This is a cutscene you cannot skip. Angry gorilla. I should just hide back here for a while. Okay, how we doing this? Maybe jump on the pillar? He's gonna probably charge it. Maybe he doesn't charge anymore. No, he's gonna charge it. He's winding up his shot. He's gonna charge it. Get off! Ah, that's what I do. So I do need him to charge into a wall or whatever. It's a lot easier with the pillars. Come on, let me get another hit. Come on, give me another hit. I might have to get off. You know what? I don't think I need him. Can he charge into anything? Yeah. Did he just clip me? Yeah, because he runs into this giant pillar too. I don't need to be... Whoa. I don't need to be in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please get up. Shit! I will say, this is definitely the hardest Colossus I've fought yet. I just don't have enough recovery time getting up. The fruit should increase your time it takes to get up after being knocked down. Or not increase, but decrease your time it takes. That would be way more helpful. Jeez. It's like no matter what I do, whether I jump up, jump off, whatever, something screwy happens in the cutscene of that. There was no reason for me to have caught that ledge. Like, that was way too far. Got sidetracked reading an email. I forgot I was doing something. Best V viewers on StevieBGoode. Sure. Missed that jump. Ba-na-ba-ba-na. I wish there weren't 6 of these things. I mean, I would think that these feel like they probably take maybe 30 seconds apiece on average. Yeah, I would say each one probably takes a minute total. Or maybe between one to the other, 45 seconds, something like that. So it might take 4 to 5 minutes to even, like, get to that back room. At least for me. There's probably something very suboptimal that I'm doing. And here we go. Indiana Jones style. Where's the Ark of the Covenant? Hit this, not that. Well, I guess I could finish reading my email. Okay, that was a... And I still end up in a precarious position. I hope he's nowhere to be found. Oh, I'm on this side. Well, that's better than before, when I ended up on the ground, but on the other side. I feel bad for this dude. I feel bad for every one of these. Alright. Let's get our bearings. Let's climb this pillar. Make sure I jump when he charges. Nice. Let's see if I can get the third hit. Alright, get off. I think that was worth getting off, even if it was maybe a little soon. Damn it, I'm not... Well, I'm not going to get 3 hits on this one. That didn't even do damage. Get off. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Don't clip me. Alright. Crash into anything, I don't care. Why'd it do that? I jumped. Alright, this is not bad now. I can just get off and do it again. Who jumps off and lands on their face? Just absolutely face planting. I'm not going for another hit. Get off. He has such a hard time jumping off and landing on his feet. Alright. This is it. Don't get scared now. I thought he wasn't going to charge. I thought I jumped off for like the fun of it. Shield of the Colossus. That was cool. I like that one. I still feel bad for them. I kind of feel like my character is more a bad guy than a good guy. All right. 2 more. That took like 40 minutes. I can't believe it took that long. Well, it took me 10 minutes to get there. Sentry to a destroyed city. Okie doke. How far are you from the end of this game? What's up, Sans? 16 bosses, Colossi, and I have completed 14. Just completed number 14 right now. So 15 and 16 left to go. I know there's a fair amount of like post game stuff, play through again kind of thing, a new game plus. I guess it is harder. I could find like secrets, weapons, more collectibles. I don't think that's happening. It's the same bosses over again with a somewhat little bit more difficult, I believe, and somewhat of an action change. I guess they do slightly different actions. But I don't think, I don't think it's necessarily worth it for me to continue a playthrough afterwards. So from what it feels like, I have 2 Colossi left, and that'll be that. And then on to something new. What's on deck after this, then? I don't know. I've been chatting that up for basically the last 40 minutes, trying to figure out what I'm going to queue up next. I have no direction. Just like queuing up this game, this was a whim. I just, was scrolling through, saw it, and said, you know what? I know it's not that long. I know it's old. I know people love the remake. I'm going to do it. Maybe that's how I figure out my next playthrough. I'll take suggestions. Doesn't mean I'll listen to them. But I'll take them. I also have to have the game. One thing I'm not doing is something that is mainly puzzle-based. I know I'm not doing that. Only because The Witness was, strictly puzzle-based, and this ended up being relatively puzzle-based. It's basically a puzzler, for all intents and purposes. I don't mind having puzzles in the game, but I don't want it to be a predominantly puzzle-oriented game. That's all. My horse is just randomly walking away. I was thinking the other day about how I still haven't played Skyrim. Like, what am I missing? Interested in your take on Cocoon, Animal Well, but maybe those are too close to puzzle games. The Animal Well looks really wild to me. I forget which one Cocoon was. I know we were talking about those. But Animal Well does look interesting. I don't know if that's something I want to jump directly into after, because I know that really is a strict kind of puzzle. It did look cool, though. It did look really unique. I don't know why, but I've really had a hankering, for lack of a better word, for like maybe a Metroidvania kind of game. I don't know why. I have a live playthrough of, well, not live, but like it's ongoing. I have an ongoing playthrough of Hollow Knight going, and I haven't played that in maybe a year. But something lately has been like itching at me, like, do I want to play Metroidvania? It'll probably end up being maybe an RPG, just because I haven't played them much. Like a real Japanese RPG, like a Kingdom Hearts or a Final Fantasy. I just feel like it's going to go that direction. I don't know why. Luck, I don't have either one installed, so I can't just on a whim do it, but I don't know. I'm in between games now, trying to find my next obsession. Nothing's grabbing me currently. Were you still playing any of The Witness, or did you decide not to go through the second playthrough of that, or third, or whatever repeat playthrough you were on? I was already over there. I did do a new complete playthrough of The Witness. Oh, you finished it! Oh, I haven't completed it. Currently in the cave. Do you want to break it up, play something else, and then come back to it? Or are you trying to determine something for after that? Got most of the environmental puzzles, and now the harder puzzles in the cave are pushing me away. Ready for a new game now. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what kind of genre or anything I want to go towards. I'm kind of at a loss. You know, whenever I was playing The Witness, I really talked myself into playing this. You know, knowing that it was a kind of open world, you know, classic PS2 puzzle. You know, basically a boss rush. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. But now, I have no idea. I've been missing now for years to do some form of an online multiplayer, whether it's a first-person shooter or something, because, you know, like a Borderlands or something. I haven't done that in years, and I miss that kind of, you know, camaraderie with buddies and stuff, but I don't see that happening. All of those guys have, you know, lives and stuff going on, and it's so hard to work around schedules. So the solo gaming, I think, is kind of the way to go for me. And if I start something like Skyrim, well, okay, there's 100 hours of my life that I'm gonna force feed to that game. I don't want it to be that long either. I don't want to. Not that I wouldn't do it. Like, yeah, I want to do it someday, and the fact that I've missed it for the past 10 years, 12 years, whatever, is disappointing, but I don't know. Is Skyrim a run and slash type RPG, Bloodborne type? It's more of like not Bloodborne. It's not third person. It's first person to begin with. It is kind of fantasy, dragon RPG, first person. But it is kind of a shooter in the aspect that, you know, right hand has a sword. You can have magic, left hand, kind of like BioShock. You can have bow and arrow. I don't know if they consider it so much a hack and slash, though, as, you know, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I could call Bloodborne pretty close to a hack and slash, but Skyrim is basically Fallout with swords. And really, it's very similar to Fallout. Even with side quests, main quests. You know, NPCs talking. Gonna go watch some Skyrim here on Twitch to see what it's like. I'll be back. Yeah. I think it's the 5th game of the Elder Scrolls series. And it came out, I think, about 12 years ago. Something like that. I don't know. It's kind of like first world problems whenever you can't figure out what game to play next. That's a good problem to have, I guess. I just feel like I have big FOMO, and I always have. And I feel like, you know, I don't want to get the selection wrong, and I'm going to die. Unless I can jump there. Oh, I can. You know, I don't want to get it wrong and use my time poorly. And if I pick a game that I haven't played a game that I haven't liked. Let's see if I'm gonna die. You know, so yep, I'm gonna die. So that's a lucky thing in itself. Like, I don't play, I guess, bad games. And that's somewhat on purpose. You know, not just winging it. And I don't play games on release. So I don't have a chance to really play bad games. I make sure they're decent before I even try it. Man, that is the direction to go. I just have to go, like, behind there. I've really wanted to play an Assassin's Creed. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed in a decade. But that's another thing. You know, they make a new one every year. Can I take that bridge? Maybe. That goes back there. That did feel like there was a different path to take back there, but I went up and around before. Oh, there's a shrine straight ahead. I'm going out there and then making the right. I should not have even gone that direction. I should have went this way to begin with. Or wherever the bridge is that goes over there. Oh, you know what I might have to play? Ooh, that might be my next game. Maybe it's going to be Ghost of Tsushima. Ooh, that might be it. I don't know. Because I have to play Ghost of Tsushima. That game is on my very, very short list. If I mean, I'm not being morbid, I'm just saying, if I died like in a year from now, and I could only, you know, play limited games, like, I know Ghost of Tsushima would be on my short list. I might have just talked myself into the game that I'm going to play. And I have it, so... I don't know. Now I feel like I'm narrowing it down between Skyrim and Ghost of Tsushima. When you asked me a week ago, I'd say it's going to be Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. I don't know. It's hilarious.